Ever wondered what happened to the mighty warriors of Conan the Barbarian? In 1982, Arnold Schwarzenegger roared onto screens as the unstoppable Cimmerian, battling Thulsa Doom's snake cult alongside fierce allies like Valeria and Subotai. Fast forward to 2025, discover where the cast is now, from Hollywood icons to real-life legends. Join us for this epic then and now journey. Number 1. Franco Columbu. Born in 1941, Franco Columbu was 40 years old when he took on the role of the Pictish scout in Conan the Barbarian. As a loyal ally to Conan, his character delivered the crucial sword to the young warrior during the devastating raid on their village, symbolizing unbreakable bonds of friendship and survival. A legendary bodybuilder who won Mr. Olympia in 1976 and 1981, Columbu was Arnold Schwarzenegger's real-life best friend and frequent collaborator. After the film, he showcased his physique and acting chops in The Terminator in 1984 as a future warrior and in The Running Man in 1987 as a game show assassin. He also directed action flicks like Ancient Warriors in 2003 and authored books on fitness. Sadly, Columbu passed away at age 78 due to drowning complications while swimming off Sardinia. Number 2. Luis Barboo. Born in 1927, Luis Barboo was 55 years old during his portrayal of Red Hair, the hulking red-maned executioner in Conan the Barbarian. His imposing figure and fierce presence made him a memorable enforcer in Thulsa Doom's snake cult, tasked with carrying out brutal orders in the film's dark world of vengeance. A veteran Spanish character actor with over 100 credits, Barboo gained fame in spaghetti westerns like A Fistful of Dollars in 1964 as the menacing Baxter gunman. Following Conan, he continued his prolific career in European cinema, appearing in horror films such as Dracula, Prisoner of Frankenstein in 1972, and The Demons in 1973 under director Jesus Franco. He also featured in comedies like Supersonic Man in 1979 and dramas including Bad Medicine in 1985. Barboo died at age 74 from natural causes. Number 3. William Smith. Born in 1933, William Smith was 49 years old when he embodied Conan's father in Conan the Barbarian. His rugged, authoritative performance captured the blacksmith's wisdom and ferocity, forging not just swords, but the unyielding spirit of his son in the iconic opening sequence. A martial arts expert and bodybuilder, Smith had a staggering 300-plus film and TV roles, often as tough villains. Post-Conan, he battled Clint Eastwood in Any Which Way You Can in 1980 as the brutal Jack Wilson, commanded Soviet forces in Red Dawn in 1984, and raced in Fast Company in 1979. His TV triumphs included the chilling Falconetti in Rich Man, Poor Man in 1976. Smith passed away at age 88 from natural causes, leaving a legacy of raw power on screen. Number 4. Valérie Quennessen. Born in 1957, Valérie Quennessen was 24 years old when she played the princess in Conan the Barbarian. Her elegant yet resilient character, captured by Thulsa Doom's cult, sparked Conan's final vengeful rampage, blending vulnerability with quiet strength in the epic tale. A former child acrobat who won awards by age 10, Quennessen transitioned to acting with breakout roles in French Postcards in 1979, alongside Deborah Winger. After Conan, she charmed in the romantic drama Summer Lovers in 1982, set on a sun-kissed Greek island, and appeared in French TV like the series Marie Pervenche. Her career promised more, but tragically, she died at age 31 in a car accident, cutting short a bright rising star. Number 5. Mako. Born in 1933, Mako was 48 years old when he brought mystical depth to the wizard in Conan the Barbarian. As the enigmatic Akiro, he guided Conan with ancient wisdom, performing rituals and offering counsel amid sorcery and steel. An Oscar nominee for The Sand Pebbles in 1966, Mako co-founded the East West Players Theater Company to champion Asian American talent. Following the film, he reprised Akiro in Conan the Destroyer in 1984, voiced villains like Aku in Samurai Jack, and played Iroh in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Highlights included 7 Years in Tibet in 1997 as Kungo Tsarong and Pearl Harbor in 2001 as Admiral Yamamoto. Mako passed away at age 72 after battling esophageal cancer. Number 6. Gerry Lopez. Born in 1948, Gerry Lopez was 33 years old when he portrayed Subutai in Conan the Barbarian. As the swift and loyal archer from the Kushite lands, Subutai became Conan's steadfast companion, sharing in battles against Thulsa-Doom's forces and embodying themes of brotherhood and adventure in the savage Hyborian age. Dubbed Mr. Pipeline for his masterful surfing at Hawaii's infamous Banzai Pipeline, Lopez was a world champion surfer who won the Pipeline Masters in 1972 and shaped innovative boards that revolutionized the sport. After the film, he acted in surf classics like North Shore in 1987 as the wise Rip Hicks and Farewell to the King in 1989 alongside Nick Nolte. Transitioning to business, he founded Lopez Surfboards and later focused on snowboarding designs. Now at age 76 in 2025, Lopez resides in Bend, Oregon, where he enjoys snowboarding with his son and occasionally speaks at surfing events, preserving his legacy as a wave-riding icon. Number 7. Cassandra Gava. Born in 1959, Cassandra Gava was 23 years old during her mesmerizing turn as the witch in Conan the Barbarian. Her sultry, otherworldly character seduced Conan in a hallucinatory cave sequence, blending eroticism and dark sorcery to test the warrior's resolve amid the film's brutal quest for vengeance. A striking Filipino-American beauty with an exotic allure, Gava began her career with guest spots on TV shows like Taxi and Fantasy Island in the late 1970s. She shone as the seductive slave Alessa in the adventure High Road to China in 1983 opposite Tom Selleck, and delivered a chilling performance as the kinky vampire Bridget in the horror gem The Black Room in 1982. Other highlights included the stripper Amber in the thriller Dead Aim in 1987 and roles in Night Shift in 1982. Now 66 in 2025, Gava has largely stepped away from the spotlight, but works as a producer and casting director on independent films, including the acclaimed Last Goodbye, while cherishing her modeling past on album covers like Jefferson Starship's Spitfire. Number 8. Ben Davidson. Born in 1940, Ben Davidson was 42 years old when he loomed large as Rexer in Conan the Barbarian. As Thulsa-Doom's towering brutish lieutenant, his hulking frame and menacing glare made him the perfect embodiment of raw power and betrayal, slaying Conan's love Valeria in a pivotal duel that fueled the hero's rage. A former NFL star defensive end who stood at 6 feet 8 inches, Davidson played for the Green Bay Packers, Washington Redskins, and Oakland Raiders, earning 3 AFL All-Star nods and fame for his bone-crushing tackles, including a notorious spear on Chiefs quarterback Len Dawson in a 1968 playoff brawl. After retiring from football in 1972, he transitioned to acting with roles in westerns like How the West Was Won miniseries in 1976 and comedies such as The Villain in 1979. He also appeared in Necessary Roughness in 1991 as the coach's tough enforcer. Davidson passed away at age 72 due to prostate cancer. Number 9. Sandahl Bergman. Born in 1951, Sandahl Bergman was 30 years old when she electrified screens as Valeria in Conan the Barbarian. The fierce warrior thief and Conan's passionate lover, her athletic prowess and fiery spirit shone in acrobatic fights and tender moments, earning her a Golden Globe for New Star of the Year and a Saturn Award for Best Actress in this iconic sword and sorcery epic. A trained dancer who performed in Bob Fosse's All That Jazz in 1979 and Xanadu in 1980 as the roller dancing muse, Kira, Bergman's lithe strength and charisma made her a natural for action roles. Post-Conan, she headlined Red Sonja in 1985 as the sword-wielding heroine alongside Brigitte Nielsen, starred in the sci-fi She in 1984, and flexed her muscles in the comedy Stewardess School in 1986. She also appeared in the mini-series The Last Temptation of Christ in 1988. Now 73 in 2025, Bergman has retired from acting, but remains active at science fiction conventions, sharing stories from her trailblazing career and inspiring fans with her enduring vitality. Number 10. Max von Sydow. Born in 1929, Max von Sydow was 53 years old when he portrayed King Osric in Conan the Barbarian. As the weary, opulent ruler desperate to free his daughter from Thulsa Doom's cult, his commanding presence and subtle gravitas added regal depth to the film's tale of tyranny and rebellion, contrasting the barbaric chaos with civilized despair. A Swedish screen legend with over 150 credits, von Sydow first gained international acclaim in Ingmar Bergman's The Seventh Seal in 1957 as the knight challenging death to chess, and earned Oscar nods for Pelle the Conqueror in 1987, and Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close in 2011. His chilling turn as Father Merrin in The Exorcist in 1973 became iconic, while other gems included Dune in 1984 as Dr. Kynes and Minority Report in 2002 as Director Lamar Burgess. He voiced the Three-Eyed Raven in Game of Thrones in 2016. Von Sydow passed away at age 90 from natural causes. Number 11. James Earl Jones. Born in 1931, James Earl Jones was 51 years old when he delivered a chilling performance as Thulsa Doom in Conan the Barbarian. As the charismatic yet ruthless snake cult leader, his hypnotic voice and commanding presence drove the film's central conflict, mesmerizing followers and slaughtering Conan's family in a quest for power and domination. A trailblazing actor who overcame a childhood stutter to earn EGOT status with Emmys, Grammys, and Oscar and Tonys, Jones became globally iconic, voicing Darth Vader in Star Wars from 1977 and Mufasa in The Lion King in 1994. His career spanned over 150 roles, including Field of Dreams in 1989 as the spectral Terrence Mann and Coming to America in 1988 as King Jaffe Joffer. Jones passed away at age 93 from natural causes. Number 12. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Born in 1947, Arnold Schwarzenegger was 34 years old when he exploded onto the scene as Conan in Conan the Barbarian. The Austrian oak embodied the ultimate Cimmerian warrior, rising from enslaved orphan to vengeful king through raw strength and unyielding will in this sword and sorcery masterpiece. A 7-time Mr. Olympia bodybuilding champion from 1970 to 1980, Schwarzenegger revolutionized fitness culture and authored bestsellers like the New Encyclopedia of Modern Bodybuilding. After Conan, he dominated Hollywood with The Terminator in 1984 as the Unstoppable Cyborg, Predator in 1987, and Total Recall in 1990, amassing over 40 films and a net worth exceeding $400 million. He served as California's 38th governor from 2003 to 2011. Now 78 in 2025, Schwarzenegger stars in Netflix's Fubar series, promotes plant-based living, and advocates for environmental causes through his podcast and newsletter. Number 13. Nadiuska. Born in 1952, Nadiuska was 30 years old when she portrayed Conan's mother in Conan the Barbarian. Her warm, tragic figure provided the emotional anchor in the film's brutal opening, her sacrifice igniting young Conan's lifelong thirst for revenge against the invading raiders. A German-born model-turned-actress who rose to fame in 1970s Spain, Nadiuska captivated audiences in films like The Devil's Exorcist in 1975 as a seductive possessed woman and The Fifth Horseman in 1980, opposite Steve Railsback. She starred in adventures such as Black Commando in 1982 and dramas like The Death of a Prostitute in 1970. After a high-profile marriage to singer Camilo Sesto that ended in turmoil, she appeared in Spanish TV and films through the 1990s. Now 73 in 2025, Nadiuska lives a private life in Spain, occasionally sharing memories of her glamorous past on social media while enjoying retirement with family. Number 14. Jorge Sanz. Born in 1969, Jorge Sanz was just 12 years old when he played young Conan in Conan the Barbarian. His wide-eyed innocence and budding ferocity captured the boy's transformation from playful child to hardened survivor after the horrific destruction of his village, setting the stage for Arnold Schwarzenegger's adult portrayal. A child star who debuted at age 9 in Spanish films, Sanz won acclaim at the San Sebastian Film Festival for Crónica del Alba in 1982. He skyrocketed to international fame in Lovers in 1991 as a passionate young man, and Belle Époque in 1993, earning a Goya Award nomination and contributing to the film's Best Foreign Language Oscar win. Sanz shone in Airbag in 1997 as a hapless groom, and The Flower of My Secret in 1995 under Pedro Almodóvar. Now 56 in 2025, Sanz resides in Madrid, selectively acting in indie projects like El Páramo in 2023, while pursuing writing and producing, balancing a low-key life with occasional festival appearances. Number 15. Jack Taylor. Born in 1936, Jack Taylor was 45 years old when he appeared as the priest in Conan the Barbarian. His sinister, robed figure added eerie menace to Thulsa Doom's cult, performing dark rituals that underscored the film's clash between barbarism and corrupt faith. An American expat in European cinema with over 100 credits, Taylor specialized in exploitation and horror, debuting in Cleopatra in 1963 and starring in Jess Franco's Succubus in 1968 as a twisted hypnotist. He menaced in Count Dracula in 1970 opposite Christopher Lee, Slasher Pieces in 1982 as the sleazy professor, and The Ninth Gate in 1999 as the bookish Victor Fargas for Roman Polanski. Taylor also featured in westerns like Custer of the West in 1966 and adventures such as Where Time Began in 1978. Now 88 in 2025, Taylor has retired from acting but resides in Madrid, occasionally attending horror conventions to share tales from his prolific B-movie legacy. Number 16. Sven-Ole Thorsen. Born in 1944, Sven-Ole Thorsen was 37 years old when he swung into action as Thorgrim in Conan the Barbarian. As the massive, hammer-wielding bodyguard to Thulsa Doom, his imposing 6'4" frame and brute force made him a formidable foe in epic clashes, embodying the raw intimidation of the snake cult's enforcers. A Danish strongman who claimed Denmark's strongest man title in 1983 and held a karate black belt, Thorsen was a champion bodybuilder and powerlifter before transitioning to stunts and acting. Close friends with Arnold Schwarzenegger, he collaborated on 15 films, including The Terminator in 1984 as a reprogrammed cyborg, Predator in 1987 as a Soviet soldier, and Gladiator in 2000 as the hulking tigress of Gaul. Highlights also featured Hard Target in 1993 and Mallrats in 1995 as the boat-hatted guard. Now 81 in 2025, Thorsen lives in Copenhagen, offering personalized cameo videos, attending fan conventions, and mentoring young athletes in strength training. Thanks for watching. See you next time.